Hello Physical Fiends, it is Jordan here with a quick discounts video. All games mentioned in this video are linked down below in the description and pinned comment, and any purchase made massively helps support me and this channel in the best way possible. All discounts are correct at the time of making this video, fingers crossed they're still in stock by the time you see it. VGP have added some nice sales these days, and this weekend, due to Labor Day, whatever that is, they have a double reward points for any in-stock item. So not only are you getting some nice discounts, but getting more rewards too to save money in the future. Plus remember, the free worldwide shipping on orders over 75 Canadian bucks, and at the time of making this video, with all this tariff stuff going on that I don't really understand, VGP have said that they will be eating the cost of it for the time being, which is quite nice of them. They have the recent release of Bubble Ghost on sale for 25 bucks. I believe this is the first time the game has gone on sale, and I think it needed it. It is a cute enough game, a good solid remake, but it was priced a bit highly, so now maybe a decent time to jump on board. Morkul Ragast Rage is also 25 American dollars, and I believe this is also the first time the physical has been discounted. It is a Metroidvania, well, maybe a touch of Metroidvania. I think it's more of a straight platformer with a bit of exploration. It looks like Hollow Knight, but it's not Hollow Knight, but reviews are good, and it seems like a decent enough game. In honor of the upcoming Nintendo Switch release of Ys Memories of Celceta, VGP have put the standard edition on PS4 for sale for just $21. Not a bad price, and certainly much cheaper than the Switch one that's releasing next year. I doubt they'll be massively different in terms of quality. VGP also have a sale on 200 limited run games. Not like bargain basement prices, but some of them are good enough to consider. These sales end on the 1st of September, so Monday, not a lot of time. There are so many games, not all of them I would consider deals since I've seen them cheaper before, but here are just a few picks from myself. They have the Lara Croft collection for a reasonable price of 35 American dollars, pretty much what it sold for during the pre-order period, so it's basically a second chance to get the two fine games included. I know they're not really like Tomb Raider, like proper Tomb Raider games, but they are really good at what they set out to do. I certainly enjoyed them. Clock Tower Rewind, again it's 35 bucks, pretty much a second chance to get the game at a normal price. I would struggle to call it a bargain, but you know what, eBay will be asking for these in the future, so it's a good opportunity. It's a decent remaster of a really interesting point-and-click horror game. Iron Fury, 22 bucks, really good price, and I would call it an actual bargain. Old school style boomer shooter that is highly rated, satisfying and well made, a great love letter to the classics. Dreamscaper is 30 bucks, which is much cheaper than you'll find it for on eBay, that is for sure. A very highly rated action roguelike, lots of content too, so you're gonna get your money's worth for that price, but they don't have a lot of stock left, so I hope it's still in stock by the time this is published. The full 200 game list is linked down below in the description and pinned comment if you want to browse through them all. As I said, you have until Monday for this. VGP also have a massive Xbox sale. They have over 60 Xbox physical releases for between $7 American and $3.60. For any physical release, that can be a super deal, especially the Yakuza games, or those connected to it, like a Dragon, Judgment, Lost Judgment. I'm not even going to pretend I know the difference, but at that price, they're definitely worth exploring. And JRPG fans may want to look at Soul Hackers 2, Valkyria Chronicles 4, Neptunia Sisters vs. Sisters if you're into that series. I actually find it mind-blowing they did an Xbox physical for that. I've put the full list of Xbox games below. I know my audience isn't much aligned with Xbox, it's definitely in last place in terms of physical demand, but that just means lower prices and bigger bargains. You can pick up like 10 quality games for a price of one brand new game. And it's not only VGP who are in on the Xbox deep discounts, but first, if you are new here and you love physical video games, hit that subscribe button. You will get deals, announcements, updates, everything to do with keeping physical video games alive, so you definitely want to pay attention to this channel. Subscribe, okay? Alright, so PNP Games are doing something very similar with deep discounts on Xbox physicals, probably the last generation for Xbox physicals. They have a good few Xbox games at $7 American or less. The Mass Effect Legendary Edition, the trilogy, for $7. That is an insane amount of content for so cheap. Plus the ever criminal Katamari Damacy, $4. You should be ashamed of yourself if you buy it for so cheap. Again, the full list is below for you to peruse them all. Staying with PNP games, they have a few handfuls of PlayStation releases for, again, $7 or less. So you can treat yourself to the PS5 version of Balan Wonderworld for $4 if you're feeling extra masochistic. You know you want to. Again, you can check the full list below, but here is a nice sample on the screen for you right now. But PNP also have Tales of Vesperia for $21 US. If you own a Nintendo Switch 2, this game is boosted on the system. All areas of the game now run at 60 frames per second, not just 30, and it is a great JRPG to boot. Same with Saints Row the Third. It runs fantastically on Switch 2. It's almost a brand new experience on Nintendo's new console, and PNP games have it for a very reasonable $18 US. And those are some discounts that have caught my eye. Purchase with the links below. That really does help me out in the best way possible. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And most importantly, I hope you all have a fantastic weekend, okay? Take care.